I'm going to put you guys up on game this morning. I ran across something that I think I've got a pretty good idea what this is all about. I know that there's fetishes and certain turn-ons, like maybe for some women, it's a guy being locked up in prison and the fact that he can't go anywhere. Maybe to a certain degree, it's like that movie Misery, where that woman takes that man hostage and kidnaps him and ties him down to her bed. Maybe for some women it's like that. I don't know. Hey, I'm not saying that all women are crazy, but come on now. We're getting off to a rough and rocky start right here. Folks, I ran across something that I've never seen before, and I think that it's prison-related fetishness. There is an Instagram page that is completely dedicated to women locked up, but not just women in prison or jail. Folks, women in handcuffs, shackles, leg restraints, handcuffed in court, crying. I don't want to jump the gun or make any assumptions, which that's all I usually ever do, so I guess I'll just go ahead and do exactly that. Folks, I think that this is some kind of kinky prison bondage shit going on right here. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I needed to share it like this, starting off like with the full screen here, folks. This Instagram account is called Shackled Gals. It's got almost 100,000 followers. And it ain't nothing but women in cuffs, in custody. And they've even got different little categories that they've, highlighted here so that you can easily find exactly what you're looking for when it's time. You know what I mean? Like when it's time, you can immediately go to the Instagram and find what you're looking for. Do you want handcuffs? Do you want waist chains? Do you want restraint belts behind the back, at the sides, lock boxes? Oh, boy. Yeah, man. Your little Twitter fingers are itching already. Folks, this is wild to me. They've got a disclaimer up here saying that the captions may be fictionalized. Nobody gives a damn on this page about the captions. Folks, they care about this prison bondage. This is wild as shit to me. So let's go ahead and take a look at this first woman posted here. And nothing, this isn't doing anything for me. This ain't no flick. This ain't no shot. But to some, this must be the shot. This must be exactly what they were looking for. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if you go on enough prison dates, and I mean, solo hand action, if you get my drift, if you don't know what a prison date is, that one-on-one alone time. If you're the type of person who does that all the time, you've got to be completely desensitized to everything. You've seen every orifice stretched out like a freaking collar on a t-shirt. What? You've seen the most roast beef of sandwiches, the mud flaps, the wings, the dog ears, the loose leaf paper, essentially. But sometimes you got to just get back to something different, something not so, this might be doing it for some. This particular one, we've actually got a video. With her wrist cuffed together, this young woman awkwardly sifts through her papers during a virtual court appearance. The other inmates were allowed to be uncuffed when they faced the judge, but unfortunately for her, she does not get to have that privilege. They put that in quotations like that must be sexy. That is because her drug-fueled erratic behavior during her arrest and booking has led to her having to endure stricter security measures. She thinks it's ridiculous, though. How do we know what she thinks? Does she say that? Because this looks like a freaking boomerang right here that you're sharing. It just keeps repeating. Can we pause that? Because it's actually annoying me. Not only because she is calm and obedient now. Okay, I see what you're doing. But also because she is so short and skinny that she clearly doesn't pose any physical threat to anyone. Can you see what these captions are trying to do right here? Especially compared to the male inmates. Oh my God, we're painting a picture. That's what we're doing. Sadly though, for her, rules are rules. So she will simply have to accept being treated like this, no matter how much she doesn't like it. And if anything, she should actually be grateful one of the guards is willing to help her with her papers, because not all of them are as forgiving of all her kicking and screaming during the first few hours in custody. I'm not going to lie, I actually got a little bricked reading that. I'm kidding. No disrespect to my wife. I'm married. God, I hope you found that funny and not cringe. Look, the comments, though, on these posts are insane and exactly what you thought that they would be. 2D call-ins. I can save her. Oh, God. Esposito Italian says, I said that first in all caps. Now go away. They're fighting over this chick in an Instagram post. 2D Collins says, she's mine. Yo, what did we stumble upon right here, man? I did not know the prison genre was as freaking kinked out as this shit is, man. We are twerked out over here, man. This is wild. You know that there's dudes who, like, they got 100,000 followers on this Instagram account. You know every single one of them got them a prison pen pal. Every single one of them sending that. Talking about dudes. Whoo, damn. Hey, this one really doing it for you right here. Check this out, man. Let's read this freaking back page narration that they've put together for this. Being securely locked in a full set of restraints all day long isn't exactly empowering, of course. Oh, God, you know you like them obedient. But it especially gets to this young lady now that she even struggles to merely wipe away her tears. It is supposed to be such a simple thing to do, but now made nearly impossible with her hands tightly cuffed together. This is twacked out right here and chained to her waist. Never before has she felt so helpless and pathetic. You dirty little girl. That this is what her life has come is about to make her lose her mind completely. There was a major typo right there. She better try to keep it together until she has at least been sentenced, though. Because if she ever wants the chance to become a free woman again, the last thing she needs right now is an emotional outburst. So she will just have to learn to live with the fact that there are the consequences of her actions. To have her freedom and dignity taken away and be made to answer for her crimes. It is what she deserves, no matter how much she doesn't want to accept that. I just gotta be honest. Somebody's probably reading this with a lotion bottle in one hand, their phone on a tripod somewhere, and their other hand is this is screwing me up right here. There's 170 likes on this. Not one person had the balls to leave a comment on this one. But they did on this one, though. Here we go. Look at, hey, who we got right here? Is that Jessica Kent? I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know any of the women in the prison genre anymore. Right on. Oh, wait, it says right now. Forgive me. Let's read this caption as cringe AF as we possibly can. Right now, these young ladies still think it is rather funny what they have gotten themselves into. Getting arrested. Having to wear those degrading orange jumps. Degrading? I got a brand new one sitting right back there that I can't wait to put back on. Ain't nothing degrading about that. And being locked in those restrictive cuffs and chains. Oh, they're so restrictive. It is just a matter of time before reality sets in, though, and then they will understand there is really nothing funny about their situation. This is definitely some BDSM type of shit. I don't even know what that stands for. If anybody does, don't comment down in the comments section because you're gonna give away the wrong impression. Joe, it stands for badass, mature, whatever. Bed Bath and Beyond. Shit, I don't know. They were caught trafficking drugs. Enough to get locked away for quite a while. They will most likely have to spend at least several years in prison, constantly having to follow tons of rules, obey their guards, let themselves get locked in cuffs and chains, and undergo countless humiliating pat-downs and that's the code word right there. That's the trigger word. Anybody else getting brick reading this or me neither? It is a miserable fate. And pretty soon they will realize how stupid they are right now for not taking it seriously. Brent right here, or Brett, is with the heart emojis and something else. Moose's got a bunch of laughing, crying faces. And Shannon says they're probably high as FSA. I mean, do you think that this is real? There's 368 likes on this post. One more. It's probably too much. I know. I probably should just leave well enough alone, but screw it. I scrolled. I found one that I figured would be maybe something here. I don't know what we're about to see. We got a woman, a young girl, possibly in handcuffs, in court, it looks like. Let's see what kind of cockamamie freaking caption they put on this. And again, mind you, keep in mind, folks, that the disclaimer on this Instagram page says that these captions are fiction. Some time ago, this young lady fell in love with a guy. What? Her parents warned her that he was trouble, but she didn't listen. And now, only a few months later, here she is, having to appear before a judge in handcuffs, leg irons, and degrading bright orange jail uniform. It's starting to register a little bit more for me now. This is what it is. It's the humiliation factor. It's not so much, and it's probably 50-50. 50-50 with the bondage of the women incarcerated, and then the other 50% is the degrading them, the humiliation aspect. I guess that's like a turn on to some people, right? He got her involved in a crime spree, and now she is facing enough charges to potentially get her locked away for multiple decades. Good God. What kind of bone y'all putting on this girl? She realizes she should have listened to her parents, but unfortunately for her, that is too little too late. She knowingly and willingly broke the law, and for that, she will be punished. It is harsh, but it is what she deserves. There's a lot of mention of what she deserves on this page. Padster says, what's her name? Asking for a friend. Friendly Stranger says, this is extreme bad boy syndrome. They're a believer. They're believing everything that they just read right there. And then Homo Habisilis says, GD accusers, free her. She's innocent. I guess I could spend all day on that page right there, but I won't. Hey, go check it out. Shackled Gals. Man, it's crazy the type of shit that you find on the internet, and maybe that's what I should do. We should go down a rabbit hole together. I wonder what kind of freaked out, twacked out fetish, prison-related Instagrams and other accounts that there are. You got to know without even knowing that somewhere some prisoner got them an OnlyFans. Could you imagine with the amount of cell phone shit taking place in the prisons? You know there's prisoners who got the OnlyFans. What they doing with that lotion bottle up in a prison on the internet? That saying, doing something a little strange for change, rings a little too true when you think about the fact that you know without knowing there's a prisoner somewhere taking a Snickers bar and shoving that shit up his ass for $5.99 a month. Oh, man. Forget coming home trying to be a prison YouTuber or a TikToker. No, man. Hey, y'all trying to get like Betty Blue out this bitch. Isn't that her name? Hey, look, that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I think it was Bunny Blue, possibly. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment on this. As I say that, I think to myself, there's probably no way that you could have enjoyed this. But I'm going to ask you as a friend, please leave a like and a comment. And as always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. Peace!